What's up, guys? Mason the Rock Henderson here, and this is Jessica Jones, Season 3, Episode 10, Hero Pants. So, yeah, after that whole episode where Jessica goes through hell to make sure that Salinger gets what he wants so he doesn't expose Trish for being the vigilante, now we get to live with the fact that she's going around murdering people. So that whole episode, the whole last episode, pointless. Jessica looks like an idiot because she's helped two murderers get off, actually. She's helped Salinger get off because she ruined that evidence, and then she also helped Trish not be exposed to the vigilante so she can continue to go murder people. Good job, Jessica. You're really killing it this season. And by killing it, I mean you're letting people die. It's just kind of your fault because you're an idiot. But yeah, I mean, it's just another episode of people being dumb. You got the cops hounding Jessica because they think she had something to do with it, which, I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of evidence pointed towards her, but the way they're hounding her, it's like, well, yeah, of course you're going to look for that one little bit of evidence. You're not going to look for any other culprits. It's just her. So if you're only looking for her, then you're going to miss all of the other clues. And you can't do that as a cop. You can't try to to just focus on one person because then you're not doing your job correctly. Because you got to assume that everybody is innocent until proven guilty. And you got to look at it from, okay, we need to look at all of the clues, but they're not. And it's very clear that these cops just have a vendetta against her because of whatever reason. You know, they talk about, oh, you got Costa, you and Costa's little team up got him suspended, so we're not going to give you the same leeway. Okay, so you just think that she's responsible? I mean, she is, to be fair, but you don't know that she's responsible. You just hate her for some reason. So, yeah, I mean, it's all dumb. Trish is an idiot. Eric, I talked about how he was an idiot for killing the guy, but obviously now that he didn't do it, he doesn't look as much like an idiot. I don't really know how Trish is tracking these people down because we see that Eric is apparently looking into them, the people that she's killing. So is she just going around and killing every random bad guy, or is there some connection between her and Eric that we don't know about? Because it seemed like at the end, it seemed like he was there with her. But then he walks in and he's like, holy crap, like he didn't know she was beating him to death. So I don't know, maybe we'll get some more clarification, but it wasn't really clear whether Trish and Eric are working together to bring down these guys or whether she's just either using his leads or if she's just, oh, I know this person's randomly corrupt because of reasons. But anyways. So that's all dumb. Jerry's story is still she wants Kith back. Kith is like, no, we're not going to be a thing, but she's still like slowly giving in. The whole conversation that they have about how Jerry is wanting to color outside the lines, to take down this guy that's trying to hurt her. And she literally says, you want me to excuse what you did to Peter. I'm like, yeah, basically. I mean, that's the only reason she's helping you right now is because she wants to get you back. If she honestly thought there was no way that you were going to go back to her, she would not help you at all because that's the type of person she is. She wants everything for herself. Like, I'm honestly shocked she hasn't exposed Trish yet. And then I'm also shocked that for some reason, like, she's just talking to Jessica, yeah, we're going to not represent Salinger anymore. What changed your mind? You're still an evil person. You're still showing your evil tendencies. Kith is still like on your radar and you're still taking advantage of her in her time of weakness right now to try to win her back for yourself. So I still don't get it. Like at times they write her like she's the hero in this story, even though she's done everything that's not what a hero would do. They're trying to make me sympathize for her and I do not. So I don't know. I really don't know what the writing team is hoping to accomplish with Jerry, but whatever they're doing, it's not working because it feels like what I feel and what the show is trying to show me. There's a disconnect there between the music and the way that they're shooting it. It looks like they're trying to say, "Oh, don't you just feel bad for Jerry that she and Kith aren't going to be a thing? No, not at all. She doesn't deserve to have anyone in her life. She deserves to die alone because she's a terrible person. I don't know how many times I have to reiterate that, and the show just continues to be like, no. No, you don't get it. She is misunderstood. She is trying everything she can to right the wrongs of her past. What, cheating on her in college? Yeah, totally. I totally forgive her for all of the awful stuff she's done now to make up for cheating on this one girl that she realizes now, oh, she's my soulmate, and I ruined it. Now I'm going to try to win her back by causing the deaths and destructions of so many people's lives. I'm going to do all of that to win her back. And then Malcolm, I don't even know. He and his girlfriend, they break up. And all of a sudden, for some reason, Brianna's back in Eric's sister. I'm just like, why? And then suddenly they're having sex, even though he said he was going to go to the funeral. Why? I don't know. There's no reason. There's no reason for any of this. They're just like, what should we do now with Malcolm? You know, he doesn't really have a point anymore now that he's not working for Jerry. And, he's not... We've already figured out that Jess is the bad guy, so he doesn't really have a purpose there because he was going to try to search and see if Eric maybe killed the cop. What if we had him hook up with Eric's sister? What is that going to accomplish? I don't know. Let's just do it. Hell, you know what? In the next episode, we're going to make sure that Malcolm goes and starts his own little drug ring. What's it going to tie into? Nothing. We just want to give Malcolm something to do. We got you. We know what we're doing. We're not just throwing shit at the wall and hoping something sticks. We know what we're doing here. It's all going to tie together. It's not. So, anyways, all that being said, I don't really know what to expect from here. I mean, Salinger's been out of the picture now ever since the last episode. Whenever he had Jessica remove that evidence, he's like, we're done, and then I haven't seen him since. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Now it seems focused on Trish killing these people. People that, I mean, they're evil people, but she's still a murderer. And, I mean, again, very hypocritical because she blasted Jessica for all the stuff she did that was bad. And she's like, I'm your moral compass. And now here she is, and she's just gone off the deep end. I don't know. Might need to take some headache medicine because, holy crap. On to the next episode. See you there. And now episode 11, Hellcat. Again, we decide to do something ridiculously dumb and say, hey, what if we recap what's been going on with Trish the whole time? And really, what do we gain from this? Well, we learn a little bit more about what actually happened with the corrupt cop that was killing people. Well, I mean, if you had just explained it in a couple sentences, could have been fine. But so we got to spend this whole episode going through, well, what's Trish been up to this whole time? I apologize. I'm tired. I'm just going to start stumbling over my words because that's what happens when I get tired. But yeah, I mean, we essentially just followed that while also throwing in some clips of Dorothy when Trish was a young age to reinforce why we should not feel bad that Dorothy's dead. Because, yeah, I mean, talk about not speaking ill of the dead, but when the TV show kills off a character and then 2 episodes later says, here, let's do a quick recap of why Dorothy was an awful mother to Trish through all the years. Yeah. You really want to feel bad for her, right? These episodes that we spent trying to make you feel bad, showing why everybody's so upset. Let's have this one episode to show you why you shouldn't feel upset about her at all. Because, my God, she's an awful mother, a terrible human being. Ugh. God. All of those scenes just absolutely pissed me off. Because I'm just like, why are you showing me this? We already know she was an awful mother. Now you're showing me she's been an awful mother since Trish was a young girl. Forcing her to do all of these things that she doesn't really want to do. and saying, oh no, it's all for her, when in reality it's for you. She's one of those dance moms, that has their little kid go through all of this awful, rigorous training, and if they're not pin perfect, then it's like, no, 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 do it again. All of these things, and she's just one of those people too that when you deal with them in real life, like, come on, seriously? I don't get me wrong, I get it. I'm an actor myself. I know that the acting business can be cutthroat sometimes. However, that doesn't mean you have to be a terrible person to get your way. Sure, there are terrible people who have gotten their way in the acting industry before, and they've probably done stuff like what Dorothy did. Doesn't mean I want to sit here and watch some of our main characters do it, because then I have less reason to root for them. But yeah, so we're watching all of this. We're watching how Trish was raised by a terrible person, and this is why she's becoming a terrible person. And yeah, watching everything she's doing, visiting Salinger, hearing from him that he took pictures of her mom and put them in the apartment, and then she sees it and she feels like we can do something about this, and then she goes to Eric, and Eric tells her there's this guy you could take on, and yeah, it's just the first death is a matter of circumstance, but the second one, they know what they're doing. They know they're tracking down somebody and probably putting them in danger, and then Trish goes a little too far and kills him, and then she's like, but I can do this. It's making the world a better place if I kill them. And then that's when Eric's radar goes off about Trish. Again, really have to question the validity of his radar, because why is it that point that Trish has gone too far? Why is it at that point that Trish is suddenly considered evil by his radar, when she decides that she's going to start killing people to save the world? Why isn't it when she's being shallow, when she's being selfish, when she's doing all of this stuff for herself, when she's willing to go outside the law and take on these corrupt people by herself, even though the cops, she goes to Salinger's apartment to take him down and kill him after he killed her mom, and yet that doesn't register on his radar? No. It's after she kills the second guy accidentally because she gets into a rage. She kills him, and then Eric feels the release of an evil person dying, and she's like, oh, we could keep doing this. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, now she's evil. Now all of a sudden his radar's going off about her. No, she's been evil this whole time. I'm sorry, she has been. Maybe not your typical evil, maybe not as evil as these people, but it's not like she's a good person. It's not like she's a just person. It's not like she's a righteous person. And yet his radar's just been completely silent when it comes to her. Even Jessica, I would throw in there as well. She's been an awful person this season as well. Everybody is awful. All of them. Jerry shows up. She's like, oh yeah, I know your secret identity, but I'm going to use that to blackmail you to do what I want you to do. Cool. So Jerry, again, making somebody else do something for her, blackmailing them, no less, because she wants Kith back. And this is what she wants, and she's willing to do whatever it takes, even if it means blackmailing somebody with information. So good. She's such a good person, isn't she? Oh my god. So yeah, this whole episode to me it kind of felt like a waste of time. The only plot points that really mattered are when she went to visit Salinger in the hospital, when she killed the cop just to see how it happened, and then the end, whenever we see that she's apparently turned so far down the path that she's now just like, let's kill bad people so that way we make the world a better place. That's basically the only 3 points that really mattered. The rest of it was filler. It was more just convincing me that Trish is going down a dark path, convincing me that Dorothy, I shouldn't have felt bad about her dying, and then, of course, more Jerry BS, and yeah, that's where I am now. Just ready for the show to be done. 2 episodes left. The thing is, yeah, it's 9 o'clock. I could knock both of these out before midnight tonight, but I'm just so tired. This show's left me so drained from today. I kind of just want to start tomorrow. Just be done with it for tonight. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't get it. I don't understand why. Why do we have to end on this note? Why did we have to do this? Why did we have to take some of these characters that were not evil people and make them evil? And just this whole show full of awful, terrible people. They all should die. Everybody in the show should die. That's how I feel. With all that being said, though, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. What were your thoughts on these 2 episodes? Let me know what we can talk about and discuss, all that good stuff. Leave a like and subscribe. Future Jessica Jones reviews. And I'll see you guys at the final review of the season. Peace out.